Something that I've been very aware of is using my social media content to draw in people and attract the right opportunities. So I always have reels, posts, videos going out every single day, all day. I've done that for years. Now, I also am always putting myself in the right rooms around people that I want to know, that I want to learn from, that I want to grow with, or in rooms with people that I know can benefit from working with me. So I go and speak at events, I go to masterminds, I go to all the places that I know I need to be in order to build relationships. Welcome back to another episode of the Unstoppable Mindset Podcast. I'm your host, Sean Michael Crane. Thank you for tuning in. Now, before I jump into my message, you know the deal, you guys. Please make sure that you share this episode, that you subscribe. I'm telling you, man, you got to share this episode with anybody that you know that wants to be a high achiever in life, specifically online, whether it's coaching, speaking, sales, selling products or services online. I'm going to talk about some strategies that have worked really well for me as far as building out my relationships, building out my message, growing my company, and what I've done online to just really scale my business. Something that I've been very aware of is using my social media content to draw in people and attract the right opportunities. So I always have reels, posts, videos going out every single day, all day. I've done that for years. Now, I also am always putting myself in the right rooms around people that I want to know, that I want to learn from, that I want to grow with, or in rooms with people that I know can benefit from working with me. So I go and speak at events, I go to masterminds, I go to all the places that I know I need to be in order to build relationships. Now, everything's about relationships. People are going to buy from you if they know who you are, if they have an existing relationship from you, and if they like you. So if you're an online fitness coach, you do mindset coaching, you have some type of financial service, or you want to speak on stages, the number one thing you need to focus on is building trust with people. The way you build trust is by being consistent. You show up every day with a message. You show up every day and you document your life. You provide value. You got to be persistent. You got to be in front of people 24/7. That's how Grant Cardone blew up. He started posting all day long every day until people knew his name. Same with Brad Lee. Like, the thing is, you want to be omnipresent. You want to be on all platforms at all times in front of everybody. Because social media, it's all about those quick views, right? People are scrolling. People are just quickly going through stories, quickly going to the next reel. And what they need to see you every day. Okay, they're not always going to stop and watch every video. They're not always going to stop and listen to every message. But if they see you every day, eventually they're more likely to. So it requires you to have a lot of output. It requires you to have a lot to say. It requires you to develop your thinking on a deeper level so that you're more creative, so that you can share stories and value in a way that your audience gets an impact from, right? And so I just want to tell you guys, man, I was on a call today with a bunch of my coaching clients. And these are individuals that I help do exactly what I've done. Build online coaching programs, cultivate the right relationships, get on stages, grow on social media. And when I say grow on social media, I'm not talking about just growing their following, but creating opportunities and actually making money via the online space. So if you have a course that you're selling, a coaching program, if you're good at speaking, if there's something that you want to monetize, the best place to do it is on social media because you can reach unlimited amounts of potential clients. Now, when you have the right content strategy and you're consistent, now you're going to create more opportunities. Then you actually have to have conversations with people in the DMs and get to a point where you get on phone calls and either selling your product or service or building these relationships further. That needs to be something that you're consistently doing. But then you need to go to events. You need to go to masterminds. You need to go to these events, even if you're paying to be there, so that you can get around people and continue to build your relationships further. When you're in person with people, and they see you and they shake your hand, they get to know you, it takes that relationship to another level. Then when they go back home and they're seeing you online and they're seeing your content, they're more likely to reach out to you because they've already met you in person and they feel like they know you. So today I was literally on my Unstoppable Influence coaching call, which are people that are focused on leadership, building their businesses, leading their teams, using social media and content to leverage their opportunities. And I was looking around at everyone on the call, and almost all of them were people that I met either in other masterminds I was a part of, or at events I was speaking at, or just events I was attending. And it was really cool because it shows me that the strategy I'm sharing with you right now works. When you have consistent content online and you've got really good at understanding who your customer is, to the point where you can talk about their pain points, their struggles, their desires, the things that they want to do or who they want to become, and you can articulate that message where they feel like it's cultivated for them, right? So you have to do that consistently and know how to use the online platforms the right way, like the right type of content, the right type of stories, all that. But then you go and get yourself out into the world and you go to the right places where these people are. You have infinite opportunities you're creating. And these are opportunities that you capitalize on from a monetary standpoint. Like, I'm building my business with these strategies. I'm building relationships, but I'm also being compensated for the value and the transformations that I'm creating in these individuals. So of course, I want to go out and get around as much people as possible. I want them all to see my content. And then I have to make sure my content is going to resonate them when they see it. Resonate with them when they see it, because your content is literally an image of who you are. It's a quick little snippet of who you are, what you're about, and it needs to get people's attention. It needs to be good enough to get them to stop in their tracks and listen or pay attention in the future and want to reach out to you. If it's not, and you're going to these events and you're meeting people, it's kind of a waste, because you want them to eventually reach out to you and inquire about your services. So that's a quick little message that I'm putting out to you guys right now who are online. If you're a coach, consultant, you have a business, you want to leverage social media, make sure you're posting every day and your content is valuable. Make sure you're putting yourself in the right environments, whether it's online or in person, where you can build more relationships. And then make sure you have a process to follow up with those individuals and actually get them to work with you and capitalize on all that work you've been doing on the front.